Hello,
Hey
hello.
guys, hello.
Welcome back
to Royal
episode
Heights.
2. She skipped it.
You skipped it.
Okay, I skipped it. Whatever. I'm left behind. What are we going to be talking about today?
Dating today. That's our subject for today.
Uh-oh. That's a very open
Topic.
topic.
So how do you feel about dating in our time now?
Bad.
Dangerous now, I feel like.
Bad, overrated, dangerous, what else? Selfish.
Selfish is a good way to put it. But I
I'm
feel
not
like
sure.
yeah, it's
how to
just hard
explain
because
it.
everybody's just trying to. I feel like fuck now. Like it's different to find that connection of people who want to be in a relationship. So that's it's just hard to range off of that.
People don't like commitment anymore.
No, they just want to have fun, and then they want to settle down when they like 35, 37. Ya tú estás muy viejo.
How do you date? Where do you go to date?
I go as of now. Like I'm doing Facebook dating. I am dating somebody currently, but it's I don't know. Like now, it's just like they're trying to move, so I don't know how I feel completely about it. Let's see. I guess where it goes.
What are your what made you start dating this person? Like, what did you like? How did they respond? Like, what made you get to that step that you were like, you know what, I'm gonna date this person.
Like,
I'm
continue
gonna
on.
stop talking to other people.
Yeah, so when I guess it was after first it was I liked the fact that he didn't bring up sex like right away and it not even at all. And then like when we met in person it was just like this connection, like I felt comfortable. So I really liked that. Like, I didn't feel like awkward or like like you know what I like
No.
I don't know, shut up. I did like how like it felt like if I knew him for a long time and that's what drew my attention more. But let's see, I guess, where it continues going. Because if he's going to, like, move away and...
You don't like long distance?
I don't like long distance. It's already hard because he lives already in another state.
But what do you call long distance? There's, like,
I see.
you know, then there's different types of distances. There's people that live 30 hours from each other. There's people that live 2 hours from each other. And there's people that live 45 minutes. Like, some people live in New York.
So,
some
I
people live
I
here.
live in New Jersey. So, it's like he lives in New York. So, that's already a train ride, 2 train rides, whatever way. So, it's still kind of close. But if he's trying to move to PA or Florida, I don't see it.
Okay, so let's start with PA.
It depends which part of PA. PA is huge.
Yeah, so there could be a PA 3 hours away. But usually the people that live in New Jersey and New York, I feel like they always move to either Allentown or Bethlehem in fucking PA. Like that's like the most popular little like cities or whatever you want to call them. That's what like people usually move to. So
true.
let's say it is an hour away and 2 hours away max. If you really like that person, you won't be willing to do it.
We'll see. Like, I don't know. I guess we'll see. I guess it's the effort and everything, you know? I don't know. We'll see. The conversation
The
keeps
effort
on.
that goes into both. Has he brought it up like, hey, like, you know, how will we move
You
moving
make me
forward?
sweat, right?
Or no? I'm going too deep into it.
He has mentioned it. Like, he says that, like, you know, we'll work through it and everything. Like, giving the reassurance, for sure. And that's good. That's key. But... I don't know.
It's how you feel about
It's how I
long
feel.
distance.
Yeah, it is how I feel about all of it.
Okay.
What about you? Where do you go? You're going so.
Mm-mm.
What about you? Where
I
do you
got her
go?
blushing, guys. I got her blushing.
Where do you go for to date?
I don't really go anywhere. I did Facebook dating like, what, maybe a year ago? No, more than a year. Like 2 years ago. I didn't like prolong anything on there though. Like I didn't chill with anybody. I didn't get anywhere. I just did it for, I guess, to kill time. But I didn't like it. After that, my only other dating has been my DMs. You can say. I only dated people who like slid in my DMs, and I found interesting because there'd be some people that are just weird. Okay,
Yeah.
They're just weird. Like they'll send you some weird ass messages, and it's just like no, like no.
What's a turn off? Do you think?
I think I go with you definitely. Like my number one turn off is the picture thing. Like don't ask me for fucking pictures. Like my profile's right there. Look at my pictures, and that's me. Like
Yeah.
don't ask me for sexual pictures. None of that. Like it's just, I don't know. I find it like such a turn off to start with.
Yeah.
You get me? Like how do you say it? Like, a lot of men say that, you know, like, girls don't leave anything for the imagination when they dress a certain way. But then when a nigga's sending you a dick picture, what the fuck are you leaving for the imagination?
Exactly.
You got nothing else to offer but dick.
Yeah.
What are you leaving for the imagination? You get me? So it's like, it's a turn off. My second turn off, I don't know. Like, when they fit you up, like, wise, like, not responding, like, leave them on red type shit.
Like, even when you talking to them, like, what is it that you were like, yeah, that's a dub. Like, I don't...
Niggas, I got nothing to do.
Okay.
Like, you gotta be busy, bro. You cannot be responding to me in 2 minutes. Like, you give it a little bit more. Like,
damn, you don't like fast texters?
I do like fast texters, don't get me wrong. But do something. If you're at work and you're on your phone and you're responding every 2 minutes... You not working. Like, I will call your fucking manager. You not doing shit, nigga. Yeah. Like, I'm just saying. You get me? Like, it's just relax.
Yeah.
I mean, that's when you first start talking. Of course, you know, people like that. My third turn off would be... Let me see. I don't know. I like the double texting. I like that stuff. I like the random calls. I don't know. I'm not really picky, you know? If you catch my attention... Listen, if you get the third message, fourth message, is you got a good way. Because I leave a lot of people on red. And I apologize about that, but...
You respond mentally, like me.
Not mentally. Right? I just don't even respond.
I respond in my head a lot, and that's a problem with me.
No, not with me. Like, if you on some weird shit, on some dry hit up, is like, no. I don't know. So, like, make it...
Spicy.
Yeah, spicy... You know, bring a smile or something, I guess you can say. I don't know. Dating is very different now. Like, they have, what was that one that is just, like, you know, for people to link up for, like, one night stand?
Oh, Tinder.
Yeah, you see? You ever did Tinder?
I did Tinder until I realized what the app was actually about, and I said, no.
Yeah, you see? No.
Once I saw people were like, oh, you want to hook up, like, right now? Like, you want to hang out? And people, when they ask that, like, as soon as you start texting, it's just like, yeah, no.
Like, at that time that it was, like, mad, like, popular or whatever, I had Googled it, and Google literally tells you, like, yeah, it's just like a quick hookup type of thing. Yeah, it literally lets you know that it's literally like a quick hookup, you know, dating app. It's nothing to get, like, into anything serious. And I'm not that one night type of girl.
Yeah, me
so see me with that bullshit.
So when you talk to somebody, it would be for a relationship?
I like commitment. I like long term. So if I am talking to somebody on that level, I mean, I'm not going to waste my time for it to get nowhere. Mm-hmm. Mostly when my time is, like, very limited.
Yeah, for sure.
You get me? So it's like, if I'm just wasting my time, then no.
Exactly.
Like, you know, I like the long term. I have had long relationships, and I like having that. I don't like, you know.
So you like that reassurance?
Yeah, I like having somebody to ride with. Like, if I want to go out in the middle of the night, I like to have my nigga to be like, yo, babe, let's go. Like, let's do this, let's do that. I like having a partner.
Yeah.
There's nothing like having a partner. You get me? Like, it's not just help mentally, but it's physically, emotionally. You get that partner. And it's like you have to find a partner that don't put more weight into your mental, physical, and all that shit. Like, you get me? They're supposed to help you with everything.
I agree. And I feel like I want somebody who's, like, adventurous, but also, like, funny. Someone who likes to drive, too, because when I ain't at that, I don't like
driving. That's me. Like, she forces me to fucking drive. I don't like fucking driving, okay? That's, like, I think that's one of the main reasons why I like having a partner. Because I need a chauffeur. A bitch ain't rich, okay? I can't afford one, so my nigga's gonna be my chauffeur.
First, it was, oh, until I get my glasses, we'll drive everywhere. She still hates driving, okay?
I hate driving. I fucking hate it. It's not meant for me. I don't have the patience for the traffic. I just don't like driving.
Yeah.
And I'm a bad passenger. What do you call them, people?
Passenger princess?
Yes, I'm a bad passenger princess, too. Let me tell you. Because the radio be off and I just be looking at it.
You really do.
Yeah, I know. I do. I'm working on it.
I'm a professional passenger. Like,
I'm working on it.
And what about, do you believe in soulmates?
I do. It's hard nowadays because I feel like if it's not one thing, it's another. So I feel like to find a soulmate, you have to learn how to work through things that you just want to sometimes give up on. Like, sometimes a nigga don't listen. And you just want to walk out. Because a nigga don't listen. But you can't. You got to learn to work through things and teach the nigga to fucking listen.
Yeah.
And then maybe, y'all get somewhere. I feel like you have to put work in it to keep a soulmate. You get me? It's not just finding it and then giving up the first fucking downfall you guys have. You guys got to work through it, I guess.
Yeah.
So I guess there's I don't know. I believe in forever, yes.
You believe in forever.
I believe in marriage.
I believe in a long time.
But not forever.
It's I just don't believe somebody could be in love for that long. Like, I do believe, I love love. Like, I believe somebody could be attracted and, you guys love each other. But forever, no.
So when you get married with somebody? But you would get married?
I don't know.
Do you think about marriage?
I never thought of marriage. Never as a kid. Like, how kids be like, oh, I've dreamt about marriage. The fuck?
So you never think about being in a relationship and a nigga proposing and getting married?
I never, no. I feel like if it happens,
so
okay.
You just
I don't know
be
what
in a
my
relationship
response.
Forever?
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what my response would be if they would propose. Like, I don't know.
Okay, but if you say yes, right? Let's say, for example, whatever, the moment comes and you're like, you're head over heels over this guy, and he asks you to propose, and you say yes, right?
Okay.
And you guys go get married, right?
Okay.
Okay, and it's you know that little saying in the I do, like, forever to death do us apart, whatever. Yeah, no, fuck the sickness and health, but like death do us apart. Okay. That part, like, death do us apart. Okay, ain't no death do us apart in your time. Like, if you get married with somebody, because you say you believe in long time, but not.
I mean, forever. A long time for me, I just feel like, a couple of years. Like, I don't know. It would depend how long I'm with somebody, like, and how I'm feeling. Because I do feel like it dies down. But I do want somebody, like, if I'm able to joke with somebody for, like, they just goofballs, and like I said, like, adventures and everything, then maybe it would change. But I don't want somebody serious. Like, I can't. Like, I don't know. It depends how the vibes are. Like, I don't know. I can't foretell the future. Like, I don't know.
You can't tell the future, but you could tell if you're willing to be with somebody forever, because then it's like,
it's for everybody.
You're putting an expiration date and you haven't even started. So
I'm not putting an expiration date. I'm just saying I don't think love could last forever. Like, it's cute watching it. Like, you see the little viejitos, they've been married 68 years. I'm like, oh, I love that for them. But do I believe that they haven't had errors and everything? Like, I feel like to be married, you have to have a lot of forgiveness.
Hell yes, of course. And patience, forgiveness. Listen, you don't end up in a mental institute after a relationship sometimes because we don't got time for that shit. But some relationships could make you go crazy.
Yeah. Yeah.
And they make you, and you have to be willing to put in that work to make it last.
And I'm not saying that
you just don't want that work, maybe.
No. It's not even I don't want that. I don't want the work. Like I said, I love. Like, I generally do. Like, I'm an emotional person. When I see somebody that I love, like, it makes me emotional. I'm happy for them, but I just don't see it being forever. And it's things I've seen growing up.
So would you be into like being with two people at the same time then?
No, like poly.
Yeah, but two guys, I'm guessing, because, you won't be with one forever, but maybe you'll be with two forever because you're not going to get bored of the other.
One could dream like that, but no. I don't no, I don't think so.
Because your thing is, I'm going to get bored.
It's not even just me. It's everybody in general. Like, the people who do make it last so long, like, I do, hands down to you, but I just don't see it happening. Like, it's not. Everybody, it's either the rocks in the road would be either cheating, or not all the time, or it's just somebody's completely comfortable where it's just not even exciting anymore. Like, it doesn't have to always constantly be exciting, but at least a little bit. Like, show effort, like, take me out.
Surprise me with little things. Yeah,
like, and that effort dies down. And I've seen it multiple times.
So, in your mentality, since you think like that, because, we're two whole different people.
Okay.
How long would it take you when dating somebody to know, like, I'll move in with you, or I'll never live with a man? Like, how do you feel about living with somebody, sharing your space with somebody?
I do believe you should move in with somebody before marriage. I think that's a trial to seeing how they live, how would they help, and all of that. So that one,
how long would it take you with dating somebody to know, like, I'll move in with you, or will bring this conversation up? Like, when do you think is the right time to bring that conversation up when you're dating somebody?
I don't know. I think I need to. It has to be the standards. Like, what do you like? This has to be both conversation. Like, what do you see for us in the future? Like, what do you like? Do you see kids? Like, everything has to be talked about. Every little thing has to be talked about. Like, and it has to be together. It can't be like, oh, I got pregnant. And like, do you want to be a dad? Like, it's too late for that. Like, everything definitely needs to be spoken about. But it's challenging. It's challenging. Either way you look at it, the boyfriend and girlfriend stage is challenging. The engagement stage is challenging. At the moving in stage, everything is challenging.
I feel like the moving stage is challenging, very challenging right now, because of like all these expectations women have, and then all these expectations men have.
Yeah.
So yeah, before we were in the era where the man will work and the woman will stay home, clean, iron the clothes, watch the kids, cook the food, make sure everything's tight and ready to go for when the husband gets home tired. Now we're in an era where everything's expensive. Women have to work. Men have to work. Yes, sometimes, luckily a man's able to make hella money and pay all the bills. Mm-hmm. And, shout out to you hardworking men. But sometimes they need a little bit of help from a woman. And I feel like right now we're in that time, like, women are like, oh, I want to get taken care of. But then some men are acting like that too. Like, I want to be taken care of. So it's like, I feel like we're not in the past and we're not where we're supposed to be neither. I feel like we're just all mixed right now. Like, women are working hard, men are working hard. And I feel, my honest opinion about the whole thing with moving in with somebody is the first thing you think is who's going to take care of the bills. Yeah. You get me? And it's like, when you date somebody, where do you say, okay, this person can handle some responsibility in some way?
That's where falling in, moving in together that's where you figure out everything. Like, oh, would you be helping out? Would it be a 50-50 thing? Like, I feel like that should be talked about right before moving in with somebody, because that's hard. Like, what is it going to entail? Like, is it going to be me paying everything, or is it going to be you paying everything? Or, because everybody, and it is true, everybody
so
expects...
when you date somebody, what do you expect? Do you expect the guy to pay everything?
No.
Okay.
I think it should be equal. My conscience wouldn't feel good about another person paying everything.
Okay, but if you go out with a guy, right, he pays the bill this time,
I'll pay it next month.
Okay, so you guys would do it like that. It wouldn't be like, oh, I'm going to pay half of this right now.
Pero coño, está caro la cosa. Like, I feel like half and half, and then, we got to work, like, that's how it should be. Like, for food, if you want to buy food, I'll buy it next time, like that, wise. Or, like, the groceries, whatever the case is, like, we could switch with that. I don't think it needs to be here. I'll pay half and every time. Like, the rent, yeah, half and half.
So I think that's the only thing that we share the same.
Okay.
The whole thing with bills and the way it should be. Like, if I'm working hard and you're working hard, why not help each other out? Listen, a lot of women nowadays be like, you know what? Let it be 100 him, 0 me. But then it's like, if the nigga chooses to leave you, because niggas come and go, what the fuck's gonna happen to you? You don't know how to do shit for yourself? You can't afford nothing?
Okay, so
and then if you want the 100, right? If you want the 100, are you gonna do what those bitches back in the day used to do?
Yeah.
Are you gonna iron his clothes? You're gonna sit there on the couch, fully naked, waiting for him to get home from work? You're gonna cook his food? You're gonna have the house clean? Or you're just gonna sit back and do shit while he pays everything? There's different scenarios in that too. Cause some women be like, you know what, I want 100. But I'm not going to still do shit at home.
Yeah.
Like, no, you're going to clean like Cinderella, bitch, because that's what they used to do back in the day. And they used to wash their clothes with their hands while the man was paying for all the bills. And like that's totally fine. But if you're not going to do half of that shit, bitch, you better pay your own bills.
And it's funny that people have that mentality because, yeah, it could be like that without kids. But once you have kids, you're going to be so tired that sometimes you're not going to even want to have the energy to clean the house.
You don't want to be home.
Sometimes you're not going to have energy to even look cute or whatever when he gets home. Like
all respect to you women that stay home, but I don't want that.
Yeah.
I like working.
So, okay, if you meet a man and he'll be like, you know what, don't work. I want to pay for everything.
I can't.
You'll say no?
No.
Okay.
I appreciate you. You could help me pay for stuff. You could pay for everything if you want, but I'm still going to make my money and go to work. I'll try to have the house fully clean by the time we get home, but no, I would never. I've been working since I was like 14 years old. I would never stop working.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, I was maybe stop working to work for myself, but I hear when you work full time for yourself, you kind of work harder than when you work for somebody else, truthfully. Because you gotta do 5 different positions just yourself when you own a business. So it's like, you know, it's different. Yeah. Like, you get me? I can't depend on a man. I can't be like, yo, I need money for this, I need money for this. I don't feel comfortable asking a man for money. Yeah. Maybe because I was raised so independent. I mean, don't get me wrong. I love when a nigga shows up with, like, you know, a little roll.
Like, here's $200 for you. At least
$200. Not even for here to spend or here's for the gas bill, whatever the fuck. That little thing, like, you think about it. Like, if you want to do it out of the kindness of your heart, not because I'm asking you. Like, I don't.
It shouldn't constantly have to be asked. Like, no. You know, it should just come from you.
Yeah. And not only that, like, you know, little things. When you're a mom, too, like, you can't just think of me. You gotta think of my children, too. Like, you know, here's a little thing for here. Here's a little thing for her. You know that girl that's going viral right now?
What? With the girl with the 3 kids?
Oh, my God. That you gotta make $100K to date her.
$130K. She's crazy.
Her pussy better be real fucking good.
She said she want to be a stay-at-home mom.
And she said she don't bring nothing to the table neither.
And they gotta have 3 cars, 3 cars, an SUV for her kids so they could be comfortable. Like, I was like, wow, girl, okay.
Those are let me tell you that. Those are high. I don't know if those are even standards at this point because. No, I don't know. Like, I understand I don't know how you could just say you don't bring nothing to the table.
Yeah.
Like, I'm sorry, but you gotta bring something to the table.
You have to, every time.
Like, I'm sorry, but something's gotta give. I don't know what's wrong. I think she's just trying to go viral at this point. And
I feel like there are some girls with that mentality.
Yeah, that they just want to, like, talk stupid to, like, go viral. But then there's really girls that think like that.
Yeah.
But it's like, do your baby daddies make $100K?
That is true. And in the comments, people are mentioning
what is the child support payments looking like, baby?
That's what they said. They're like, if the kids had 3 different baby fathers, it wouldn't even come out to $130K. So this girl is dreaming crazy. She better go to LA and find her nigga.
I don't know. She better go back with her ex. Let me tell you, girl, because your standards, shout out to you, though. You got some guts just putting yourself out there asking for that. And let me tell you, if a man pull up with that.
She better post that because I'm intrigued now.
You better ask him if you got a brother. Say that, let me stop playing. No, but that's wild. Like, that's crazy. Like, I don't know. Like, what men ask for nowadays, I guess. What do men want to bring to the table? I want to hear that. I haven't heard that yet. I hear a lot about what girls want, what girls do, what girls need, what women, whatever. But what do men want a woman to bring to the table? That's a good question. We got to bring somebody to this podcast, like a man, and ask them what they want from a woman to bring to the table.
It's true. I want to know. I'm curious.
I know the faithfulness of whatever. But what do you want her to bring to the table? Like... I don't know, because I feel like some men settle too. Yeah. And some men get played the fuck out too.
But you see?
And then they stay.
They stay. See? That's being unhappy in a relationship. That's what I'm saying. Like, so
here it goes back to the, I want it for a long time, but not forever. Here we go.
No, but you know what? Like I said, it has to be that person to change my mind because, like, I don't know. I found, like, a lot of things cringy always, like, in my head. But then once I got with the person I'm dating, I'm like, oh, it's not, like, as ick or, like, whatever, like, as I thought it would be. Like, but I don't know. Like,
I definitely get you, though. Because, listen, I spent 8 years with somebody. And on the 3rd or 4th year, I knew I was never going to marry that person. Like, I knew it wasn't my forever person. But I stood because I'm used to that person. I liked that person. I wanted that person. I was head over heels over that person. I was young. It was like, you know, whatever. Yeah. So I guess it was different. But I knew I just didn't want to
accept it.
I didn't want to accept it. I just wanted to see how far it could go, I guess. And after the 8th year, it went. But I knew from the start I wasn't going to want to marry that person. And I let it know, like, hey, don't waste your time trying to propose because it's not going to happen. And we just settled, I guess you can say. And I've been in long relationships. Yeah. But it's never been like that feeling. People meet and they jump to marriage in the first year and then the 2 years later they're divorced because
See?
They don't know what they got themselves into.
Exactly. You see?
Yeah,
and
you don't know a
And
person.
sometimes people could be married. Like, I know somebody married for, 20-something years. They are so unhappy, but then they have good moments. The good moments sometimes overweigh the bad, 100%.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, they're still kind of miserable.
But can you be happy every day?
Nobody can really be happy. Happy is a mindset.
Yeah, so what? Like, how can you expect to be happy every day in a relationship? You're never gonna be happy every day. There's days that I'm mad at work and I bring that energy home and I'm just mad at everybody. Like, leave me the fuck alone because I'm not in a good mood. And it got nothing to do with nobody at home. It was just I brought a bad day home from work and I kept that anger and I let it fuck up my whole day.
It's not even about always being happy. That's, like, unrealistic. I just feel like it needs to be... You just need to put. I don't know. I feel like it's just when you're unhappy for a long time, like you're like, oh, I gotta go home and see this nigga, like, or whatever the case is. You're already unhappy.
Definitely.
You're unhappy.
I had that before. You remember? I had that before. That is like the love is gone, and now is like a dread. Like, damn, I'm gonna go home to this person.
Okay, so you felt like that, and let's say you're married and you're feeling like that, and it doesn't go away. Like, you're already dreading going home because you know you're going home to.
That's why I feel like the dating period is very important. That's why I feel like you have to date and be in a relationship with some. It's not just about dating. You're not gonna date a nigga. I'm sorry, but dating for 3 years is some fucking nonsense. Okay, you date. From when you know that you want to be in a relationship and commit to that person, you get in a relationship with that person. You let the relationship last to see how that person is. Figure out their angers, they're good, they're bad. Nowadays, you have somebody what's their favorite color, they don't even fucking know.
That's so true.
What happened to them things that when you start talking, let's ask the 20 questions.
21, yes.
Oh, 21 questions.
Let me ask you 21 questions.
What's your favorite color? What's your favorite food? Get to fucking know somebody.
Yeah.
It's not just about the fun part, the sex part. No, get to know somebody in and out. Know their family. Know their pros, their cons. You know, test them. See if they put the fucking dirty clothes in the basket, not next to it.
That's where the moving in phase plays in.
No, even when they sleep over, sometimes people leave their clothes. Learn to put it in the fucking basket.
Yeah, that is true.
Like, no, it's the little stuff that matter, because let me tell you, that shit's gonna piss you off.
Okay, so dating, when you're dating somebody and a boyfriend, when you're together with somebody and then they start sleeping over, would you do the sleeping over phase a little bit more frequently to see and then so you move them in?
Of course.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
And that's somewhat giving you a hint. Like, are you the type, see, I feel like for me...
But some people just like to go over the red flags.
Yeah. For sure, sometimes it flies over them. But it's hard...
I don't know if that was in the right, guys. You guys tell me, but I think that was in the right. But you know,
it's like you didn't catch
we
that.
We look and we don't judge. Okay, I'm not gonna fucking say shit. She said, "You ain't see that? I'm fucking done with you."
Yeah.
Woo, she got that one.
But it's just like a lot of, I don't know. I do think about it. Like I'm not going to say I've never thought about marriage. I always thought of, like, a white dress or whatever, like, how cute it would look. That's all I could think of. It's the dress. And the church. I already know the church. But that's about it.
You see, but that's another thing. You want to get married through church, but you don't believe in forever. And once you get married through church, once you can't get married again.
See, that's a hard one. I want a guy who knows the factors of, like, I want him to be a church guy, but, like, a little bit hood, too. And I want, like, and then spontaneous, like, just a little bit. Because, like, I feel like I have a potty mouth, like, working on that. But I want somebody that's not going to judge me for that.
I feel you.
You know, and just don't look at me like, this girl, like, mad hood or whatever. Like, you know, because I don't feel like I'm hood, but I feel like I talk a little bit, like, needs to work on. And I want him to be, like, oh, let's go to church every Sunday and everything, but, like, still... want to work on things, like, you know, I don't know, it's different. Like, I feel like I want to have a certain mindset, but it's not working out. Like, I want the love, want the marriage and everything, the white picket fence, whatever you want to fucking say, but it's not realistic. I'm a realist.
I see why you say it's not realistic, because honestly, this generation just literally fucked a lot of people.
Yeah.
I wish I was...
Well, 30 years ago, it was so, like, okay, you can find your forever one and it'll be cute. But, like, now, it's people...
Everybody's with everybody.
Yeah.
That's nasty. Everybody's with everybody. Everybody's connected to somehow, somewhere.
Yeah.
It's just weird. I don't know. It's weird. It's crazy. You don't know who you sleeping with. Dating for me, I don't date. I'm good. I'm not dating at the moment.
No?
No.
Yeah.
Nope. I'm good. I'm too busy. I got things to do. No time for men.
Nah, it's better that way.
Yeah, and honestly, dumb apps, you're just gonna sit down and waste your time. Read a book instead. Read a fucking book instead. Don't waste your time on apps. Do something with yourself and enjoy.
Yeah.
But honestly, at the end of the day, fall in love. Don't believe in love. Fuck that.
I believe in love.
Fuck this crazy generation and fuck that.
Yeah.
Fall in love blindly, stupidly. Everybody, listen. What doesn't kill you make you stronger. If your heart gotta break like 20 times, let it break 20 times. It is what it is. Don't stop believing in love because of somebody else.
I want that, like, the Notebook love. Like, remind me.
I love that.
Remind me every day to love you, like, type shit. Like, 51st dates.
Yeah.
Like, but it's unrealistic.
What do you look for in your long term, not forever? Because, she don't believe in forever.
Like I said, I want, like, a group. I love laughing. Like, I just
Okay, but besides laughing, you just want a nigga that sits on the couch and makes you laugh?
No.
Okay.
Hard worker. I want sentimental guys, too. Like, and would be a good father if I have kids. Like, all of that. Like, I want all... And, like, cute. Like, okay, let's say for Valentine's Day, give me taco heart. Heart tacos. Like, just like, if I want to eat, like, what do you want to eat today? And then, like, go for a drive far away, even if that's the case. Like, just, I don't know. Loyal, funny, and family oriented. I think family oriented is high key for me, too. And, like I said, religious. Whatever religion you might believe in. What about you?
Definitely hard worker and busy. I like somebody that, like, either, is looking into the future, always looking into growing, doesn't settle for just anything, Somebody that wants to see themselves grow and do something with themselves. Somebody that has patience.
Yeah, patience.
Because
sure.
you need patience to be with me. I'm busy and I'm not always available, so yeah, it's you need patience, definitely. And I come really strong sometimes. So, yeah, definitely patience. Loyal for sure, but more, how do you say it, truthful.
Yeah.
Like, if something's up, be truthful about it. Don't lie about it. Like, just be truthful. Say what
I like
it is.
that.
Say what it is. You get me? Because loyal is hard. People are finding it very difficult nowadays to stay loyal or to commit to somebody or to just be about that person. And then a lot of people don't see that even a text message is cheating. If you're with somebody and you're texting somebody else, you're fucking cheating.
Mm-hmm.
If you're even thinking about texting that other person, you're fucking cheating.
Mm-hmm.
Like, that's all cheating because you're with that person, you're just wasting their time at this point. So somebody that's truthful, like, yo, I'm getting tired of the relationship, or I want to see somebody else, or you know what, we need a break. Be truthful. Don't play those fucking games. Everybody's grown.
Yeah.
That's for sure. And somebody that likes responsibilities.
Okay.
Because I'm very responsible
when
it comes to a lot of stuff.
That is type law, bitch.
Maybe not my health, but responsibilities. No, answer just 3. I said hard worker. I just explained it more.
Okay.
I said truthful because loyal is hard. And I said, what was the third one I just said?
You said responsibility.
Responsible.
Okay.
Somebody that's responsible. Somebody that can handle responsibilities and that likes it. You get me? Because, when you're a mom, you need to be responsible. So you don't want somebody that's a child neither.
Yeah.
That's irresponsible.
And if we're going to add on to mine, now that you put it, I think patience and a little bit slight tone deaf. Like, I feel like I'm a loud person. So just don't get irritated with me because apparently I'm really loud. That's what I hear from my mother a lot. She says I'm screaming when I'm just talking normal.
Yeah, me too. I get that shit a lot.
Really?
Maybe it's just us. You think we yell? Are we yelling right now?
I don't know. Are we yelling, guys?
Oh, shit. Yeah, I get that a lot too, that I be yelling. I don't mean
right?
to.
And it's like,
Maybe
I could
just
show
talk
you yelling,
loud.
but then I do it and I get in trouble.
I feel like Tiffany talk louder.
Yeah,
right?
she do.
So what do you think what level we on?
We like on level 3.
And she?
She like on level 5. Slight 5.
Slight 5.
But definitely, I think, and somebody, okay, when I say sentimental, I don't want to be like, I feel like I'm a little too honest, so I don't want you to, if I say something, you're going to take it to heart and, like, go to your room for a bit or whatever the case is. Like, just hear me out and accept it. And if you don't like it, then talk to me about what you didn't like about what I said. Because maybe I would try to rephrase it a different way. But I feel like I'm a little too honest, and some people just don't like that shit. So
I feel you. I mean, sometimes I don't like it.
Damn.
She could be.
You gotta tell me though.
No, it's BI because you're being honest. You listen. Everybody's opinion is different. I can't get mad at you for telling me your opinion when I ask for it. Okay. I'm gonna get mad at you for asking you a question and you being straight up with me.
Okay.
That make it make sense.
Yeah.
It won't make sense. So I'm gonna just take it and be like, alright, I ain't like her opinion. Fuck her. But you know, I'm gonna keep it to myself because I'm the one that asked. So I'm the one that fucked myself over anyways. Duh.
But I could tell when she mad. She does a face already like.
Yeah, she know. See, we don't gotta talk about it. We know.
Yeah.
Okay, that's what matters. I don't know. What's somebody you would like to see me with?
What?
Let's change it a little bit. Who's someone you would like to see me with? Like, what's a person that you think will be perfect for me? Like, what would be the features? I'm gonna listen to the chat. Hold on, let me smell my blood.
Features. Let's see. Features wise, I feel like you're not picky, obviously. But I feel like I want somebody.
Yo, you see what I mean? The honesty, bro. Okay, go ahead.
Sorry.
It's okay.
But I feel like somebody, definitely like how you said, hardworking. Like features wise, that's a hard one because you don't have a type.
Thank you. People be saying I have a type. I don't have a fucking type.
No, you don't. I've really seen it all.
I fall in love because I fall in love. That's it.
Yeah, you fall in love and you fall hard. But like personality wise, I feel like you need somebody a little bit more like you, goofy, but like dark humor. You need.
Okay, hold on. We're gonna stop right there, right? Because we're gonna bring this shit up real quick. Why the fuck do you always say I have dark humor?
You do though. Okay. Like a lot of the jokes be like, like what?
So I got the dark humor.
Nah, girl, you be crazy with it.
Yo. What the fuck's an example, bitch?
Hold up. I'm trying to think of the last one you've said. You just come out of pocket sometimes with it.
Okay, so we're gonna change the subject.
We're gonna change the subject. Have you ever felt like you think somebody's your soulmate?
The whole soulmate part, I feel like it's somebody that you see yourself like on the long term, like family, you know, picket fence like you fucking said and all that extra shit.
Soulmate is such a deep, big word. Like I don't believe in soulmates.
But when you start talking to somebody, like, have you ever had just a fuck buddy? And how did that go? Did you want it to ever go somewhere? Or were you able to keep it just at that level?
I wanted it to go somewhere after a point. It's hard to separate. It's hard to separate it sometimes.
Okay, I see.
Have you?
What?
Like had a fuck buddy, and have you ever felt like did they like you or did you like them afterwards? Or
I know how to put separation. Yeah. Sometimes we just want to go out and forget, and that's another way of us forgetting.
That is true.
So I feel like, you know, I could keep feelings from that. If we make it clear from the start, it's just that. It's just that.
The intentions could be clear. You ever seen? There's even movies about like people start off like that, but there's always some type of.
Nah, I mentally put the wall up. Like nah.
Okay, so
that's why I make it clear. Like I'm sorry, but there's levels to it. Like if you're just fuck buddies with somebody, you're not talking to them every day. You're not gonna say how you been, how are you.
Okay, so even like when you're there with them, you're not talking like.
Yeah, of course you could talk and have a conversation and smoke, have sex, and then keep it moving. I'll see you next time, but it's not like a good night, good morning, how are you, how am I? No, because you're letting them know that's what it is.
Okay.
Now if you don't know what the fuck you want, then you don't know what the fuck you want. That's on you.
Yeah.
But if that's what it is, that's what it is. Now, if you want it to be more, you gotta let it be known. But if you don't, And that's what it is. That's what I feel like. If you're telling me you want to date, then yeah, we're gonna talk every day. I mean, not all day because people got things to do, but we could talk every day. Good morning, good night, because you know, not every. That's another thing. Like, what turns me off is when people say they're busy. Like, yo, I'm busy as hell, but I'm still gonna find that 5 minutes to be like, good morning, have a great day, or good night, I hope you had a great day. You know, whatever. Just that little message means a lot. You know.
Yeah.
So it's like. You also have to see that too. Like, if you're dating somebody, are they putting in the weight? Are they putting in the effort? Are they showing you they want you? If they're not,
that is true.
You know, you have to make it clear. Like, that's not it. Because I feel like a lot of men now are just confused. They just want to go with the flow. And it's like, I'm sorry, but a mom of two that got hella bills to pay, and, you know, her time is very limited, should be appreciated more than that.
Yeah, I agree. People, I feel like that say go with the flow just don't want to get hurt as well.
Don't want to get hurt in what way, though?
Like, let's just see where it goes. Like, because they want to see where you're at, too. They don't want to put their feelings way out there first, like, of what they want. They want to see, like, how it goes to then tell you how they feel.
But then that'll be called dating.
Yeah.
And you have to be interested in a person in a certain level to want to date them.
That is true.
So, I mean, yeah, I get the whole let's see how it goes, but you also got to let it be known, like, because some people will be like, let's see how it goes, but then they're dating 6 people behind your back and in a whole relationship.
That is true.
So it's like, are we seeing how it goes, or are you seeing which one goes?
Yep.
Because, like, it could be one or the other. Like, people nowadays be like, let's see how it goes, and they're dating 5 other people, and it's like, I'm sorry, but that's wild disrespectful. 100%. I think that's wild disrespectful. Like, if you're dating somebody, you're dating one person.
Yeah.
Like, if you thinking of that one person. People now want to date 6 people at once, and it's like, Mondays you have one, Tuesdays you have another, Thursdays you have otra, like, you know, and it's for both, males and females, I feel like do the same thing nowadays. And ain't nothing wrong with it, that's y'all living your life, but don't come with me with that bullshit.
Yeah.
I'm too grown for that shit.
It's I feel like people want to have fun, but then it's like they're scared of the commitment.
But then they're just afraid to say it. I don't know. It's weird to me.
Yeah, afraid to say it. So that's mind blowing for me because I feel like at the age we are, you gotta just be straight up. Like, let me know. Well, let anybody know. Like, hello, you grown past the age 28. Be straight up. Ya estamos poniendo viejo. Come on.
Like, let me know what it is and what it's not.
Period. I hate the wasting time.
Yeah.
And that's somewhat like where I'm at now. Like, I don't want to waste my time all the way to when he might move, the person I'm dating, and I don't want it to be like, okay, now full on deep. I might really like you. I might love you by then. I don't want to be to that point, and then it's like you're leaving, or even if it's not far, like, okay, it could be an hour or 2 away. I'm not comfortable driving like that yet, and who knows when he gets his car if he'll be that way. Like, I don't know if he'll be willing to drive that way, and it's the timing of the jobs too.
You see, I'm a little different. I believe in all that.
What?
Like, even if it's long distance, if we love each other and we really like each other like that, like we really fell for each other, then we're gonna put in that weight.
Okay. Have you ever dated somebody far away like that?
I have. It wasn't that far, but I have. It didn't last long, of course, because, you know, I was young. I didn't drive. I think if I drove, yeah.
Yeah?
I have dated guys in New York.
Okay.
And I drove out there a couple times.
Yeah.
Listen, I don't like driving. Y'all heard me. But I did it because I liked the person.
Yeah.
So I was like, you know what? Fuck it. I'm going to take that fucking drive. It is what it is. So I am like that. Like, I like all that romantic, that shit.
I'd be good because of the distance. And then, like, it's good missing you. But okay, if things...
But then I'm, like they say, I'm very needy. I don't think that's true because I don't need nobody at all for nothing. But when I have a partner, I guess I like that.
Attachment.
Yeah, I like that attachment. I like to come home and sit on the fucking couch, watch a movie, eat some popcorn. And then another day I like to fucking start fixing the backyard, making fucking random holes. And then another day I want to put a wall down and put another wall up. I'm weird like that. Like, I like all that. I guess I didn't add that. I like a handyman.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you did.
I like a handyman.
No, for sure. She is random as hell with the shit.
Yeah.
That's definitely.
Yeah.
But see, and I agree with that. Like, oh, the space might help, but to a certain extent.
Yeah.
So it's like, yeah, it might be good for a while, but okay, then what? Like, it's not.
So you're not getting